Okay, everybody mute your mic except for Cassie. This is social studies. It's Wednesday, March 25th, and we're going to start with Cassie doing her current event. Wait, we're missing. Who are we missing?
Nicholas Willoughby and Nicholas Marks. Oh, wait, Nicholas Marks just joined.
Nicholas Marks, you're here. Cassie's here.
Yep.
Cedric. Matt is here. Nathan's here.
Why don't we do this?
Willoughby's here. Wait, Willoughby's not here.
Yeah. Nicholas Willoughby.
I'm here.
I see you. Hi.
Dante was ignoring me.
Okay, that's fine. I will. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Who am I missing? Nathan. No, Nathan's here.
Here, it's
Nicholas Willoughby.
Cassie's here. Cedric's here. Dante is on. Matthew is here. Nathan Miller's here.
Dante's
Nicholas Marks is here.
Doggy Burrito.
And Serena.
Doggy burrito.
Yeah, look at her.
burritos.
One.
It's a doggy
The reason my puppy was chewing the cord and I had to get her.
Oh.
Wait, don't we have 8 students?
Yeah, we did.
Yes.
When Dante
We
decided-
do have students.
we did have 8 students, but then Dante did not join.
Why am I only counting 6? Who's missing?
Nicholas Willoughby.
Nicholas Willoughby. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty. Okay, Kathy, nice job. Now we're ready for your official news report. Now be a newscaster. Let's hear you.
Okay. So, topic of my article, animals. Title of the article, freshwater mussels are dying and no one knows why. Source, NPR News. When did this story take place? March 10th. Where did
Wait, stop a minute. Stop. I'm turning. Wait, I have captions on. Do you all have captions on?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's freshwater mushrooms. Is that correct?
Mussels. Mussels.
Mussels. Okay, that's what I missed.
Freshwater mussels.
Okay.
Okay. So, where did this event occur?
Mute your mics, people.
Clinch River, Virginia. Where was the story about? And summarize 4 important facts. So, the story is about the mussels and they are dying. In 2016, scientists started to notice something wrong. Freshwater mussels are dying in large amounts. This is pheasant shell mussels are golden on the outside and pink on the inside. They're usually buried at the bottom of clear rivers, but recently they were found unburied with the mussel inside gray and rotting. In this one river, hundreds of thousands of mussels have died, and no one knows why. Mussels are filter feeders, which means they filter water while they're eating. This helps keep the water clean, and a single mussel can filter about 15 gallons a day. Why is this story important? I think the story is important because freshwater mussels are important to river ecosystems. They filter out a lot of
Pollution.
Yeah, they filter out a lot of things like bacteria and heavy metals and chemicals. And if there are no mussels, the contaminants will hurt river ecosystems. Predict what you think might happen as the story develops. I think what will happen is the population of the freshwater mussels will go down even more, and scientists will try to solve this problem. Ask a well-developed and thoughtful question. How many mussels have died in parts of the river? Does anyone know?
I think a better question to ask Cassie is a question that will start a discussion. So maybe perhaps why is it a problem if the mussels in the river die?
Okay.
Or do you feel that it is a problem?
Okay.
So when you're asking your question, you don't want to write there one answer. You want to have an answer that will start a discussion. So right now we can open our mics. And if you want to have a discussion, go ahead.
So why do you think it's a problem that freshwater mussels are dying?
Well, the freshwater mussels are part of the river ecosystem, so they're really important to the river. And they provide both food and they help the river, so they're really necessary. So that decrease in mussels will hurt the ecosystem, which will be bad for the ecosystem.
Exactly. Anyone else have something to add to it?
I think that it's a problem with a lot of things. If one thing is missing from an ecosystem, it really affects the whole ecosystem and can change things. And we saw that firsthand with Yellowstone Park. When they had that huge forest fire, it changed the kinds of animals that were living there. Mute your mic if you have noise in the background. Nathan Miller, that's your house. I hear your sisters. It changed the types of animals they saw because a lot of the animals left after the forest fire. There's millions of acres that were burnt. And it actually changed the flow of the river. It changed the pattern of the river because the animals were eating different animals were there eating different plants. So it affects every part of the ecosystem. It affects the plants. It affects the animals. So just one little change can make a big effect. One thing we should really look at while we're looking at something like this is the bees. They've been talking about how there's less and less honeybees around. We know that honeybees are important to pollinize flowers and plants, our vegetable plants. So we see more people raising bees, having beehives and raising bees to keep our bee population up. So that's how one little thing can make a big effect on an environment. Good choice, Cassie. Good job.
Thank you. Does anyone have any questions? Okay.
Okay, so I'd like to start today with looking at your page that you had for homework. We didn't go over this. Can you see that? I'm holding it up.
Yes.
This is the practice book. I'm not sure how we can go over them out. Maybe we could do it this way. The first thing was the Kamchatka Peninsula. Okay, I just highlighted in yellow where the Kamchatka Peninsula is. Check your page and see if you have it over here. This is the peninsula here.
Yep, I got it.
Okay. Everybody have their page done?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got it done.
Let me go down and write your homework in so I know. Okay. Homework. Cassie, you have it done? Cedric?
Yes.
Dante's not here. Matt?
Yes.
Nathan? Serena? Do you have your homework done?
I have it done.
Thank you, Nathan. Serena? Do you have it done? We lost Serena. Oh, there she is.
Playing again.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Serena. Nick Marks,
Yes.
did you get an email from me with yesterday's video on?
I didn't check my emails this morning. I'm sorry.
You were supposed to, you missed the class. So could you email me and let me know if you got it? And I tried to send it to you by email. I want to know if you got it and you can watch it. Okay.
Okay, let me read.
No, don't do that now.
Oh.
Do it when you get off, but just email me and let me know. Hi,
Okay.
Nick. Hi, Nicholas. I see you joined us, Nicholas. Nicholas, hello.
He's on mute.
Sorry. Yeah, I joined you before, but I had to get off because I had to take my dog out. So sorry.
Okay. Do you have your page 175 homework done?
Yeah.
Okay, we're checking that now. Okay, we have the peninsula. The next one was the Ural Mountains, and I'm going to highlight those now. And they are on, can you see the highlighting okay on there? Does that show up?
I could see it just fine.
Okay. Here are the Ural Mountains right here. Do you have them in the right place? Check yours.
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right. The next one is Lake Baca. And here's Lake Baca. It's down here.
Balco.
Okay. We should, what is this river? We should put that river in. It goes right down the middle. It should show us in the beginning. Okay, the next one is the Kuril Islands. And the Kuril Islands are this long strip of little islands here. Are you with me, Matthew? Because you don't look like you're looking on your page.
I see it.
I see. Yeah, it's
Okay.
to the
You have it? Okay. The next one is the Siberia, which is right smack dab in the middle here. The central Siberian peninsula, or plateau, I'm sorry, didn't mean peninsula. Plateau, right in the middle.
Let's go.
And the last one I added was Moscow, which is the capital city. And Moscow, whoops, I forgot to highlight it, is right here on your map. And I think I would like to also add one more thing, is St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg is this another large city. The two largest cities are Moscow and St. Petersburg. And St. Petersburg is closest to Europe. And when you put it on your map, if you go to page 474, you can see St. Petersburg to the west. It's very last to the west. And it's right on the tip of, let's see, Moscow is there.
I just had to reconnect my internet. Could you repeat what you said this past 15 seconds?
Yes, I can, Nathan. I feel for you. Mine did that to me today, too. We just checked Moscow, Matthew, Nathan was the last thing we checked. And we're going to put St. Petersburg in there, too, because that is a big city, one of the most, second most populated city in Russia. And if you go to page 474, you can see where St. Petersburg is. We're going to try and, let's label that on our map, St. Petersburg. It's way up. Okay. You see that little a bay that comes in that has a point to it. It's right at the edge of that bay. Okay. So this is where I put it. It's right there by the edge of that bay that goes up into the Arctic Ocean. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay. And if you look on page 474, you can see it there too. Okay.
Got it.
Oh, good. Okay. Now we're going to finish up our study guide. And we ended up on the back of our study guide, right down in the middle. The question we need to do is, how do the climates of Moscow and southern Russia differ? How do the
Where's my
climates
study guide? I just had it.
study guide?
Where is it?
I'm sorry, what page are we on?
We're on the study guide. That's the back. And the question is, we're on this side, and the question we're looking at is right in the middle here. How do the climates of Moscow and southern Russia differ? So if somebody has an answer to that, you can unmute your mic and tell us what you said.
Moscow is continental warm, and south of it is a lot colder.
Okay. No, wait, how could south of Moscow be colder?
If you go southeast, you'll see that the tundra extends on a diagonal down into southeastern Russia.
Yes, but the farther south you go, the more you would have the climate would be more like a semi-arid climate.
Because
Semi-arid. Matthew Bellino, mute your mic. Serena, mute your mic. And Cassie, mute your mic.
Okay. I wasn't making any noise, but okay.
It's fine. It's just, and Nick Marks, you need to mute your mic also. All right. So I kind of disagree with it being cooler, Nathan. I would say it is warmer. Moscow, I agree, is a continental climate. So you need to write that in if you don't have it. Continental climate. It has cool winters and hot summers. Southern Russia would be warmer, more of a semi-arid climate. Okay. The next question is, why do the steppes make good farmland?
Mrs. Watson,
Serena. Yes, Nick.
I can't. What are we in?
It's the study guide that you were supposed to have completed. If you didn't, you were supposed to read. This is from, it looks like this. It says study guide.
Mm-hmm.
You got this paper with your handout with what we're doing. We've been going through this. Haven't you checked any of it?
Oh yeah, yes I have.
Okay. This is the front. We're on the back in the middle.
Okay.
We just did this question. How do the climate of Moscow and southern Russia? We just did that. Now we're doing this one. And this is on page 471. How do the climates of Moscow and southern Russia differ?
Yes.
And I'm asking Serena to answer that.
Also, at
Mute your
summer,
mic, Nick.
At summer, there are moist and rich soils make good farmland.
Perfect. Pat yourself on the back, Serena. Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
Everybody got that? And the next one is, we're going to page 472 and 473. That was from yesterday, and we didn't get to go over these. What problem does permafrost cause? Let's have Matthew answer this. What problem does permafrost cause?
It makes making roads, railroads, and housing difficult.
True. Building on it or trying to do roads makes it difficult. Good job. Pat yourself on the back, Matthew. Next question. What industries might you find in Siberia? Nick Welby.
This was actually the only question that I did not get.
Oh, Nick, are you telling me I knew which one you didn't get? All right. Do you want to phone a friend?
Sure.
Okay. Who do you want to phone?
Nathan.
Okay, Nathan, he's phoning a friend. Can you help him out? What industries might you find in Siberia?
Siberia has oil, gas, coal, and minerals, as well as dams producing hydroelectricity, timber, and major fishing.
Okay, I think he kind of added some natural resources into the industries, but that sounded good to me. Fishing, logging, mining, those are all industries that they have in Siberia because they are plentiful in natural resources. That's one of the reasons that Russia is a strong country, is because they do have a lot of natural resources in Siberia. So this kind of the next question kind of goes with this, is what are the natural resources in Russia and where are they found? And I sort of gave that away because most of them are found in Siberia. Let's have Cedric answer this one.
Yes.
Why can't we see your picture? I want to see your picture.
Oh, yeah.
There you are.
It's my face. Alrighty. So, okay. The paper that we're looking over, I did not have. I was telling you. I was trying to tell you that, but then you wanted to talk to us.
What do you mean you don't have the paper?
No, there was a paper. Remember from the beginning of class when you showed us this piece of paper? I said that I don't have the piece of paper.
You did. It came with do you have this paper with that picture?
Yes. I have that.
Cedric, we've been going over that. This is what you're supposed to be doing all week. It should be with that paper. It came with that paper. When you got that paper, you got the study guide.
Okay.
Let me know if you find it.
All right.
So that means you don't have your homework done. All right. Send me an email, Cedric, if you don't find it, and I will email it to you.
Okay.
But you should have it. If you don't have it, then Dante should have it. Look in his stuff, too.
I don't have it.
Okay.
Yes, you should have it. Everybody got it.
I remember getting it from Mrs. Wetzel.
Okay,
remember.
we'll look around and email me later, and I'll send it to you if you don't find it. Okay, Cedric?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's
Could I have someone answer the question? Cassie, go ahead.
Okay. So what I said was coal is found in the west, oil is found in the central and western, hydroelectric power is found in the west as well.
What natural resource do you need for hydroelectric power? What does
What
hydro mean?
Water.
Water. Put water with hydroelectric power. That's the natural resource.
Okay.
Okay. So you said, can you repeat that? You had hydroelectric power, coal, oil, and gas, right?
Yep.
Good. Pat yourself on the back there, Cassie.
I'll pat
I'm
my
going
dog.
to add a few natural resources.
Okay.
Okay, watch my captions and add these to your list. Timber, or if you have trees, that's fine. Fish, gold, cobalt, nickel, platinum ore.
Okay.
And
Got it.
ore is spelled O-R-E.
Yep.
Okay. Go to the next page. And it
Okay.
says, how do Russian truck drivers avoid bad roads? Nick Marks. Nick Marks. How do Russian truck drivers avoid bad roads?
Sorry, I was saying it. By driving on lakes and rivers.
Very good. They actually drive on frozen lakes and rivers. Good job. Last question we're going to do today. Why is it so difficult to build roads in Siberia? Serena. Serena. Unmute your mic, Serena.
Because of the snow.
Not snow. Can someone help her out? It's not snow. It's something.
Permafrost makes excavation difficult.
Okay. Permafrost. Add permafrost in there, Serena. And now I'm going to give you a definition of permafrost for you to add to your page there, wherever you have room. You could put it at the top if you want to. There's a lot of room up on the top.
I think we already actually did that before.
I think so too, but I'd like you to have it in these notes.
Okay.
Okay. Permafrost, permanently frozen soil that lies beneath the tundra and taiga.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. So tomorrow you're going to be reading the next 2 pages, 474. Oh, wait, we did do. Oh, yeah. 474 and wait. Yeah, you're reading 474 and 475. The People of Russia. That's your homework. Do your study guide questions. And if you take some notes on anything you think is important. Okay. Great job today, gang. Thanks. Bye.
Bye. Hannah says bye too.
Oh, she's a great. Is she a black lab?
No, she's actually part pit